We mentioned Henyard was also supervisor at Thornton Township.
Yeah,
WGN Investigates obtained copies of that agency's credit card statements as well. They show Township taxpayers also spent money on the Vegas trip, on everything from steak dinners to hotels, and $3,741 just on Henyard's round-trip flight.
How do you go from being elected, being the historically first black female mayor of Dalton, for only 2 years to be doing up City Girl in Sin City? Make it make sense.
You are now listening to Pree Da Production with your host, Majaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another video on the Pree Da Production YouTube channel. I'm your host, Midge, and welcome back to Mayor Watch. Welcome back to Super Mayor Watch. You already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it helps us grow the platform. And to all those new subscribers, thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining this ride. And we have got another update regarding Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. And on today's video, we are going to be looking at people really questioning and taking her to task regarding the spending that she be doing in Dalton. Like, spending on extravagant trips over state lines, going to places like, I don't know, Vegas. You know, spending money on vehicles that don't need to be spent money on. Spending money on the troops. And when I mean troops, I mean her own security detail, because she got so many ops apparently. Rightfully so, you know, the trustees are ops, you know, the citizens are ops, and the news crews are ops. All of these ops she needs protection from. So you already know she has to feed 10,000 of her troops. So you already know that's where the checks be going, especially when they're going to Vegas. But let's get into it. Let's see how far this rabbit hole goes.
WGN investigates a small south suburb with big bills and leaders with expensive taste. Last night, we showed you how some residents and elected officials claim the local mayor retaliates against people who don't support her.
Well, tonight we look at a spending spree that's also causing questions and concern. Again, investigative reporter Ben Bradley.
40 minutes south of Chicago, you'll find Dalton, Illinois. The median income is $24,000 a year.
Wow.
And yet the mayor collects more than 10 times that amount from various elected positions. And as we found, a paycheck isn't the only perk. In south suburban Dalton, the economic challenges run deep.
We still have areas that need trees cut, streets paved, alleys paved, sidewalks fixed. It's a lot of that going on.
And a lot that's being spent, not on critical repairs, but on travel, meals, and more by many top village officials.
It's an issue. It's been an issue for some time.
We just look up and we're paying for stuff. And it just makes no sense. She's just doing what she wants to do.
None of them do the things that we do here. We're the only ones making sure y'all streets get paid, find ways to fix what is broken.
She is Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But then they running y'all, tell y'all this look fictitious story.
Would you like to just do an interview with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, let's go. I mean,
In addition to leading Dalton, she also serves as supervisor of Thornton Township.
Damn, she gotta have a name on everything, don't it? Gotta have it on the city billboard, gotta have to have it on the township building, gotta have it on the supervisor building, Tiffany A. Henyard. Like, whatever type of bandulu, corrupt, under the table, skimming off the top, what type of bandulu stuff she was trying to do, she ain't really trying to be subtle with it. She's done so much stuff and put such a big spotlight on her. No wonder she has to get the security details, because people are on her neck at this point. So many comments from the last video, people saying, yo, she should be in jail. How's this allowed to happen? something needs to happen, like what's going on. Yo, she got people riled up, and rightfully so. She's taking a mick. She's taking the absolute piss out of people's hard-earned money, taxpayers' money. Don't even get me started. Let's continue.
You make almost $300,000 between your two elected positions.
I do not. I don't know where you got that number from.
We got it from her own village and township records.
Got a receipt.
These are tax dollars.
So is the money being spent on village credit cards. WGN Investigates obtained copies of statements that reveal village officials have spent more than $24,000 at restaurants in just 1 year, including this Midlothian barbecue joint and a South Holland sub shop.
I've seen the same thing and more. You name it, they've done it.
Other questionable expenses include the streaming service Hulu, flights to Texas, Alabama, and Missouri, and hotel rooms in nearby suburbs, including Madison and Elk Grove Village, plus thousands of dollars spent at a hotel in downstate Pontiac.
My take is this. If they are going to something that's going to benefit the village, that's fine. But from my standpoint of view, these things don't benefit the village at all.
And then there are the trips to Las Vegas.
Yo, sorry, I'm mistaken. Trips. It wasn't just one trip, you know? Trips with an S. There's trips to Las Vegas. Yo, that's a whole different region to Dalton. Like, come on. Why are they going there on a Dalton dollar?
Las Vegas. Mayor Henyard and other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dalton land any deals.
Don't have a clue. We're all in the dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
Ooh, she nearly caught herself. She caught herself. She was about to say no. She was about to say no. And that would have, we don't need any more evidence, but if she said no, that would have been so asinine, because we've probably got pictures of you there. We've probably got stories of you being there saying, yo, Superman Tiffany Haddish, going into Las Vegas shopping center conference, trying to get deals for the Dalton citizens, blah, 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 blah. We would have found videos about it. We would have found, pictures, credit card statements. Everyone knows you went to Las Vegas. So if you had said no, then I don't even know what you're doing.
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
By who?
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Actually, yes. The credit card records do shed some light on tax dollars spent at several restaurants near the Strip, including Cafe Hollywood and Hot and Juicy Crawfish.
All right. Any other questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
I just answered it. What do you mean? I just answered your question.
No, you didn't.
You said you wouldn't answer about Las Vegas.
You asked me a question and I responded. So any other questions you may have?
They may have signed up for a conference, but they never bring anything back. So we have no idea why they go to these trips.
Remember, we mentioned Henyard was also supervisor at Thornton Township.
Yeah,
WGN Investigates obtained copies of that agency's credit card statements as well. They show Township taxpayers also spent money on the Vegas trip, on everything from steak dinners to hotels.
What?
And
$8,457 on hotel. You already know that's not no motel, hotel. That's no 2-3 star hotel, modest living in Las Vegas, which is an expensive and extraordinarily crazy town, right? You're picking out the best spots in Las Vegas. You're picking out the best spots in Sin City. And the flights, don't even get me started on the flights. Here's what it is. Flights in America are crazy.
$1,741 just on Henyard's round-trip flight.
Right? But I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
When trustees refused to pay a big block of bills this week, the mayor accused them of putting vital city services in jeopardy.
We need receipts to understand what's going on.
We couldn't help but notice the red hat perched in front of Mayor Henyard throughout the meeting. It's from the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, which, by the way, was apparently a stop on the Vegas trip. $303 billed to Thornton Township taxpayers.
We just feel lost, and we just want the powers that be to step in and say, hey, you know, something's got to give.
Is there anybody else? I just want to be clear. Anybody else after that? Is that it? That's it?
We sought specifics from Dalton and Thornton Township about these credit card charges, expenses, and how they benefited taxpayers, but
let me guess. No response.
Received no clarity. Mayor Henyard invited us to come back to Dalton and the township to showcase upcoming turkey giveaways, senior programs, and plans for an ice rink. Proof, she says, that she lives up to her moniker, the People's Mayor. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
There we go. This is just the surface level of what she's spending at that township and that Dalton. This is just what we can find. We've already covered security working overtime at the mayor's office. We've already covered her spending money on charitable events for charities in her name. Only God knows what's happening with that money. Is it actually going to cancer patients, or is she pocketing that for herself and her family and friends? Now we've got receipts on paying for lobsters, shrimps, chicken, Waffle House, coffee, hotels, probably definitely entertainment, probably, I swear to God, if they were ever gambling in Las Vegas with their money, it's already bad, but that would have been just, at that point, you're just the Antichrist, because you do not care about these residents. I just feel sorry for the people who have to live there and see their Superman Tiffany Henyard doing up a madness, come from Superman to City Girl in one night, or about 4 round trips to Las Vegas. Because how do you go from being elected, being the historically first black female mayor of Dalton, for only 2 years to be doing up City Girl in Sin City? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And on that note, let me know what you feel, because just use the comment section. Just use the comment section as, you know, if you're residents in Dalton, please let us know, is this true? Because I think it is, and there's evidence to say it is, but let us know how you really feel about Superman Tiffany Henyard. And for everyone else, yo, share this to as many people, like the video so that it gets exposed to more people, because I'm surprised that this isn't even being covered on more bigger platforms, because this is absolutely outrageous. And for the woman, the resident in Dalton, who says, you know, the powers that be need to do something because something's got to give. Who is the powers that be? Where are the authorities? Where's the FBI? A lot of people in the comments saying, yo, FBI needs to be on a case, FBI, federal enforcement, what's going on? There's too much spotlight on this. There needs to be something done. Something needs to happen. Some checks and balances need to come in play. And I guarantee we are going to get an update in a couple of weeks or even a month regarding what is going to be the punishment. Because 2 wrongs don't make a right, and this is all wrong. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood tears and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell and back and even